Okay, everybody. Um, I'm gonna share with you a dream that Jesus um, gave me a while back. Um, you know, I have. I'm trying to repetitively walk with Christ daily now. Um, I know, and I'm trying to ask Jesus to take the anger and the hate that I have in my heart towards certain people and their actions away. And I guess that's just really the scope of this dream, or I'm not really sure if it was a dream or I had a near death experience in my sleep. I don't know. You know, sometimes we stop breathing on our sleep and we don't even know it. So, um, I know this is a controversial topic for many, but but so the dream, or I stopped breathing, or my near death experience. I don't know really which one it was, to be honest with you. I don't want to lie and try to call the Lord a liar or something. He's not. Um, this is just my experience. This is what happened to me. Um, whether I stopped breathing or it was a dream, I don't know. Um, so I remember um, being. It was a childhood mall that, well, I wouldn't necessarily say childhood. Forgive me, Lord. It was my younger adult years, but but it was different. It was like a different. You know how some people say that Jesus made like different dimensions around us that we can't see. Um, there was nothing there, and I think the reason I saw that is because God wanted me kind of, comfortable, not to panic. He wanted to show me some sort of familiarity. I'm sorry, I started with my words. Sometimes I'm not good with my words. Uh, something to be something to be familiar with. Um, so I I was in I was in this area, and I remember looking around and seeing multitudes of people. Multitudes of people, and they were trying to get out. It was like their soul, and they would try to get out. They would like try to their soul would vanish, but then like it would come back. Like they couldn't. You know the verse in the Bible where it says that Jesus went to the prisons and preached to the dead souls. In the Bible, it's kind of like what it reminded me of. Um, so they would try to get out, but like their souls, like they couldn't get out. Um, and it's so funny. Like it was kind of like our universe, but it wasn't. Um, um, there was no color there. It was really bright. Uh, kind of like kind of like the light bulb on the left on my ceiling. Um, it was colorless, um, but it was real bright, but it was colorless. And you know, um, I kept watching these souls try to leave, but they couldn't leave. And I'm like, wow, man, these people, why are these people here? What's going on, Jesus? What are you trying to show me? And, you know, verse, thank you, Lord, bringing this to my attention. There's verses in the Bible where Jesus says, love your enemies, even people who persecute you and do bad to you. You should, love them and pray for them and forgive them, and not be so judgmental towards people. Um, so I think that's something we should all do. That's the whole key takeaway from this video is if you're angry at somebody, ask Jesus to remove that anger and pray for that person. So uh, so that's the whole takeaway from this video. But anyways, back to the near death experience, to the dream, or I don't know what it was. So I remember this black fellow at the center. He had dreadlocks. Um, he had dreadlocks, and he had his head down. It's kind of rocking a little bit, kind of like he was wrestling with himself about something, like he was trying to figure out a problem. That's what they were all doing, and I don't know why. In a dream, or near death experience, or whatever it was, I had. Um, I I I come up to him and I said, "Is this purgatory?" And he shook his head, "Yeah, yes." And I know a lot of people don't believe in purgatory, and a lot of people do. And there's Bible verses that seem to imply. It says Jesus went to the prison of the dead, and preached to the dead. Um, and I think this could have been that prison of the dead that the Bible talks about. It's like somewhere in between, maybe, or I don't know what it was. Um, but you know, um, for some reason, God told me that these people were there because they had hatred in their heart towards people. Um, because Jesus said, "Love your enemy and pray for those who persecute you." Um, so you know, um, it was, and I got to Jesus revealed to me that I used to get angry with him a lot and stuff, and I used to get angry at God and say, "God, why do you send people to hell and to purgatory or prisons or whatever that was?" And really, at the end of the day, God gave humanity free will, um, and He put us in charge of this earth. Actually, when He made us, that's what Genesis says. And and so the takeaway of this is to love people and to not judge people, and don't hate people. Don't get angry at people. Don't curse people. Um, because you're only hurting yourself in the end. Um, yeah, they couldn't get out. They would try to leave, but then their spirits would come back. Um, and then I, you know, uh, I guess woke up or whatever happened. I don't know. Or I quit breathing in my sleep, or we don't know. We don't know. Um, it could have been a dream, or it could have been a near-death experience. I have no idea. Um, so I just wanted to share that with everybody. Um, just don't hate people. So I love you all. God bless.